Hey guys, what is up? Shadolance back for my final inventory video that you guys have been asking for. I know it's been a while, you guys have been asking for a while. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat, as you guys know, I have a crap ton of weapons, so I'm not going to go into super big detail. I'm just going to tell you whether I bought it myself, maybe a short story behind it if I really do like it, or if it has a really weird story. But yeah, I'm just going to tell you whether I bought it or not, basically, and whether I regret it or not. ACR, GP Perm, never regret those. I never regret GP Perms. Same with the AK-47, although I do regret customizing this for accuracy and recoil. AUG 1 Black LE, very first Perm I bought back after my account got hacked. Autumn G36E Valkyrie, this and the Autumn Law were both paid for by myself. Boneyard Shotgun, GP Perm out of the R870 last year. Carbon 15 was gifted to me by Kira, Shadow Kira, so thank you for that. CZ Scorpion Evo, paid for partially by me, partially by a friend of mine. CZ805 paid for partially by me and partially by Shadow Kira. Dragonov Black got out of a Mist Infinity gifted to me, I think by my brother actually. Dual Scorpions, I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go get a copy of them because I knew the next day everyone would go and buy a copy of it, so I wanted to use it for a while before everyone else had a copy of it. So, yes, got up at 3 in the morning to go get that gun. F2000 Tactical, was going to buy it for myself, got it out of a Mist Infinity gifted to me instead. Although it is still one of my favorite weapons despite being so average. For my SAF, gifted to me by one of the subs. FRF2, also gifted me by one of the subs. This was actually from the first time around before my account got hacked. This was one of the few weapons that was not deleted. Same with the Jackhammer, although this was paid for by me. JNG90, also paid for by me by the money that Nexon reimbursed me for my hacked account. K2, GP Permanent, I actually recommend not customizing accuracy and recoil. I screwed that up. Keltec KSG, paid for by me after getting inspired by COD, COD Modern Warfare 3. KNT308, also paid for by the money, Nexon reimbursed me. L115A3 was paid for by a sub with a Mist Infinity. This was the very first Mist Infinity I ever opened. L1, well, rather L9, this was a GP Permanent. I would recommend customizing everything because recoil is not important and the accuracy points you get are more important than that. Black Magnum, paid for by my brother during the sale. Definitely thanks for getting me that. The L9 Gile, I got that for Permanent when they released it for a couple of days over Black Friday. Holiday Wolf was paid for the first time it came out for Permanent, about a year and a half ago. This was paid for partially by me, partially by my brother. LR300ML paid for a friend of mine named Ryan in real life. He gave me the money to get it, although he doesn't play Combat Arms himself. He does watch my videos, so Ryan, I know you're probably watching this, and thank you very much. M107 CQSC. Now, I've had this gifted to me 3 different times for Permanent. I actually already had the gun Permanent before I got it gifted to me 3 times, so I've had to trash 3 M107 CQSC Permanents by now. Please don't send me another one, even as a troll. It's not funny. And honestly, you're just wasting your own money. I think it's like 120k GP out of it each time. M14 SE was inspired for me to buy by Kira. He told me that it was such a great gun, so I went and got it. Since then, I've inspired a couple of my clanmates to get it because it's really a fantastic weapon. I love it, and it's the only assault rifle I can think of on the top of my head where I would recommend customizing the accuracy and recoil. Obviously, both of these are rank up weapons. Well, all 3 of these actually. The M1866. Now, I would never have paid for this weapon on my own, but I actually got it for Permanent out of a Mist Infinity gifted to me by my brother, actually. This was the 2nd or 3rd Mist Infinity I ever opened. I got the SPOS 12 gold out of it as well, which I'll get to in a bit. Damage, obviously, you can customize it. Now, it's actually about a one-shot kill about 50% of the time. To the back of a medium or even a heavy vester at close ranges might be a one-shot kill. Haven't used it a whole ton, but it is my favorite semi to use. Anytime they say semis are allowed, I always bring this in. M4 Super 90, this was one of the top 3 perms I bought back after my account was hacked. M416N was paid for by me. Regrettably, it's not that great of a weapon. It's fun to use, certainly, but it's not effective. The regular M416 GP customized is better. M417 Combat, got this out of a Mist Infinity gifted to me by my brother. M4A1 GP Permanent. M4A1 Stop Mod, paid for by myself over the break. Not Black Friday, over the Christmas break. That's just the GP weapon that I was using. Magpul gifted me by Ethan White. I did a whole shout-out video for him on that. Big thanks to that. That was a little bit, well, no, it was about 4 or 5 months after the weapon was released. This was a GP Permanent. Micro Uzi, I bought that myself. MK14, I bought it myself the first, I had it gifted to me the first time around. And then I deleted it because I didn't think it was really that good. Then I went back and bought it, and I was like, okay, I'll keep it. MK16 Scarl, GP Permanent. These were both actually gifted to me, believe it or not, by some random people, because they know I love the MP5 series. MP7 mod, this was one of the weapons that was not deleted the first time around, although it was actually gifted to me. If you guys remember my first MP7 mod review, that was kind of the start of my modern day reviews, although I have redone the reviews since anyway. Yeah, first time around, got it gifted to me right before I did the first review. Got this last night, actually. MSR. I was here, I was logged in at 1 in the morning to get this gun. I was here. I was like the first one to get this weapon, and I was like, whoa! And actually, Shadow OMA beat me to it. He was like, I got it! And then a few seconds later, I got it, and it's like, oh, he beat me. MSR, my brother gifted this to me. Possibly my favorite sniper rifle that I own, next to the Black Magnum, of course. Definitely my most effective. Tons of fun to use, and usually looked down upon just because people think it's not very good as an NX rare. In my opinion, I find it better than the TRGSE. It's one of my favorite weapons. MZP-1 gifted me directly by my brother, not a Mist Infinity or anything. He just gave it to me because he knew I wanted an explosive weapon, and this was before the Autumn Law came out. Nemexis F2000, I bought this for myself and a couple of other people. I got this for UCD, a guy named Lil One, who recently got his account hacked and stolen, actually, so unfortunately that sucks. But, yeah, and I also gave it to one other person who actually told me not to mention his name in this video, so I'm sorry about that. Big shout out to you as well. P90TR, this was paid for by myself. This was, I don't remember if I got this, if I paid for this after my account got hacked or if I had it from before. It was one of the two. Still one of the most effective rifle, SMGs available today. Remington, I actually got out of a Mist Infinity that I bought for myself, and oh my god, I'm so glad I got it because it is a fantastic shotgun. S58 musket. This was gifted to me by Season. It was originally, I think it was an EMR Desert. He gifted me an EMR Desert, and I think it was an EMR Desert. It might have been the L115A3, whichever one turns into the S58 musket. That was gifted to me by Season / Pain / Hollyforce. So big thanks to you. This is still his favorite rifle along with the DSR series today. Scarlet Tri-Spear given to me in a Mist Infinity by my brother. So definitely love that weapon. I never would have guessed that I actually would have bought this weapon myself, and I probably wouldn't have, although I'm very glad that I got it out because it's one of my favorite weapons to use. I use this in a lot of competitive matches. It's so good for that kind of stuff. It's balanced, and it just feels like a good gun. You guys should know that this came out for permanent a few weeks ago. Everyone, well, a lot of people got it. SG556 DMR. This I bought for myself. Still one of my favorite rifles today. Although if I still had to go back and say, I probably would not have bought it because I don't use it enough to make it worth it. But still my favorite semi, personally. Next to the M1866. I still like that one, but a little bit more. This was actually gifted to me. I don't even remember who gave it to me, but it's one of my favorite weapons. I've talked so good about it since. Just one of my favorite things. Although it was gifted to me during the Mark II sale, I didn't actually upgrade it from the SG556 myself. So, just so you guys know. SPOS 12 Gold, this was the second weapon out of the Mist Infinity that I got. Also gifted me by my brother. In fact, I'm considering selling this back. It's a fine shotgun, but I have other shotguns that I like more, and I just don't use this gun enough to make it worth it. It's still a fine shotgun, but it's not that great. Second Amendment, I actually got this gifted to me partially by my brother, and I paid for part of it. I think it was like 40 bucks in the crate last year. It'll be coming out again this year, I almost guarantee, and I gotta say, so worth it. This and the American Eagle and the Patriot Skull Mask make it all worth it. So much fun. TPG-1 Pro, this was one of the first weapons that I got, that I bought back after I was hacked. There were like 5 weapons that I bought back in the first week after that, and this was one of them. Has always been one of my most reliable sniper rifles. I first got really good with it on Vertigo. UMP-LE, this is just one of my first, I think this was one of my first GP permanents that I bought. The AK-47 M4A1 and ACR came first, and then it was this one, and then the L9, I do believe. Uzi Metal, I was just screwing around with that. VB Barapi, this was paid for, it wasn't paid for by me. I actually don't even remember who bought this for me. It might have been Shadow Kira or someone else. I think it was from someone from my clan, actually. WA 2000 Tactical, one of the first weapons I bought back. It was one of those first, like, 5 weapons. I think it may actually have been the first. I may have misspoke earlier. I think this may actually have been the first. XM8 Spiders, I paid for that myself. Yuletide Annihilator, I forged a GP MK48 that I had gifted to me. And honestly, it's one of my favorite machine guns. I love using it because people just like to think, like, oh, crap, I got killed by the Christmas gun. But yeah, going into pistols now. These were both gifted to me by one of my clanmates. I think it was Centrix that gave me these. If it wasn't Centrix, it was Transmitted, but one of my clanmates gave me these. So, yeah, definitely love both of these weapons. A lot of fun to use. I am terrible with revolvers, but they are still fun to use. Bushmaster, I think my brother gave me that directly, actually. K5SD, I bought that because it is one of my most reliable pistols of all time. American Eagle, got it during the crate that my brother helped me pay for. Then rank up gun. This I bought for the sole purpose of trolling people on the weekend of its release. Still love this gun today. Has one of the highest portabilities in the game. And actually, it's quite an effective gun, surprisingly. It's consistently a 2-shot kill, even at longer ranges. Occasionally a 3-shot kill to a tanker or so on. But it is so much fun to use. G18 Cobra, this was my first. I bought this. This was the first gun that I bought back, I do believe, as far as pistols are concerned. One of my favorite guns, high rate of fire, nice to use, but obviously the Bushmaster is still better. I know for a while I supported the G18 Cobra over the Bushmaster, but let's face it, the other one's better. USPSE, my most used pistol. I carry this everywhere. One of my favorite guns, along with the M19 Silver, which I can buy for GP permanent. I am high enough rank to do so. I also use the K5SD and American Eagle a fair amount, but the USPSE is my #1 sidearm. This used to be my #1 sidearm, the M1849 pocket revolver. I got this, I think there was a GP perm pistol I forged it out of, or I got it gifted to me, because I know I didn't pay for this weapon. And then both of these are just my defaults. Melee, bought the tracker, and I deleted all my other M9s this morning, actually, because I just wanted the Elite in this one. Didn't really have another reason. Supports, the frag pack I bought myself, and that's about it. I don't really have anything else to show you guys. Gear, I guess I'll do a quick run through. Most of the stuff was given out through the game. The only ones I actually paid for them were the Force Warrior helmet, the first GP headgear ever sold, followed by the Shopka. Those are the only ones I ever bought. This was, well, it was sold for NX, by the way. It is GP gear, but it was sold for NX. It was like $9 or something. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was on the money that Nexon gave me back after my account got hacked. The Shopka, I just bought that myself, and it's still my favorite headgear to use. Face mask. This is my face mask that I typically use. Came with the Uncle Sam pack last year. Also, I do have the Elite 4th anniversary stuff and the Spider mask. I have the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th anniversary stuff. That tells you guys that I've been here for a while. Uniform stuff, nothing. Vest, recon vest for permanent. This was gifted to me by one of my subs. I actually had a copy of it already, not for permanent. I had it for a crazy long time, like 1,000+ days. So I discarded it and decided to activate my subs one that he sent me. Backpacks, I have the Elite 4th anniversary backpack, 3rd anniversary. I deleted my 2nd and 1st anniversary because I was running out of space in my inventory. In fact, I only have like 4 spots left. Veteran backpack, I use this as my usual backpack. And then modular and terrain when I play core or if I play competitive matches. Usually if I play clan wars that explosives are allowed in, I'll carry my terrain backpack. Carry 2 primary weapons and a bunch of grenades. That's usually what I end up carrying. Or my LAW if it's allowed. And that's about all I have time for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. The only thing I can really think about is that I got my clan emblem and stuff for permanent, but that's kind of obvious. The rest of the stuff is just stuff that's been here for a while. But definitely thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. If you want to request more videos like this, definitely do so. I need some new ideas for more videos like this. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Shadolance out.